Woo! Happy 4th of July, everybody. Finally got this working, I think. I've got this working now. Let's see if it'll let me chat. It did allow me to chat. Let me go ahead and get the chat window up there. So, craziness. Apparently, Streamlabs was like open like 4 or 5 times on my computer. No idea how. So, I had to reboot my computer, and then it started working properly. Crazy. Truly crazy. You know what? When that is up like that, you can't actually see it. Hold on, give me a second here. That is going to be... Where's that at? Chat box. There it is. In the background. I need to see if I can adjust. Where's that at? Is that in here? It's not in here. I was trying to see where I set the edit filters. Is it color correction? Yes, the opacity. Did that do it? Let me see back here if I can see it. Ah, yes. Now it looks good. Let me close that. There you go. Whenever I chatted, you couldn't really see it up there because it wasn't, you know, dark enough. Anyway, so I had to reboot my whole computer to get it to start working again. I have no idea why, but I did, and it's fixed. So, at any rate, happy 4th of July, everybody. It is Friday, July 4th, 2025, and we are playing Lord of the Rings Online. This is the MMORPG for Lord of the Rings. You can find it over at lotro.com. It's LOTRO.com. Go on there, create an account, download the game, play for free up to level 95. Standing Stone Games is the developer for this. The game has been out for, I believe it's 18 years now. And they coming out with expansions every year for at least the past 5 years. There should be a new one at the end of this year. The game is extremely active. They just went to 64-bit servers. All of the 32-bit servers are going to be shut down. There is free transfers from those right now to the 64-bit servers. So if you haven't played in a long time, be sure to log in and transfer your characters to one of the 64-bit servers, or else they'll be lost eventually. Woo! A lot to be said there, wasn't there? Yep. So, went and did some gambling today and lost a lot. But I had a lot of fun. So be sure to go over to my slot machine channel, my slots channel. It is Ferone Plays Slots. You can go to Ferone.com and click on the link there. All of my channels are available on Ferone.com. Be sure to hit the subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and let's get into it. So since the last time I played on part 7 of Legacy of Morgoth series that I'm doing, we were... Were we over here? Or were we up here? We used to be up here. Then we came down here, I believe. Yes, we were over here. That's where we were. We were in the desert and doing some stuff and things. And we ended up down here with these elves. And then that was it. And I did a bunch of stuff offline since then. Now we are over here in Imhular, I believe it's called. And we've been doing some stuff for some various people. We found, quite interestingly, sorry I didn't have this on there for y'all to see, another one of the maidens, I think it's called. It's one of the river maiden kind of peoples. Whatever. I'm sorry, I'm not good with that lore. This hermit down here, we helped him. He took us over. We found her, and it was really cool. So we're doing some stuff for them. These are the elves that were over here as well. This is the next spot for the elves. We're working with them. We've got some stuff up here going on, and blah, blah, blah. These guys here are bad at the Kur Anzar. They are the bad guys. And we found some undead out here. So, you're partially up to date on where we're at. I know it's super confusing. I aim to be confusing. No. Yes, let's put this down here. Let's check our reward track. Month and 16 days left on the reward track. There we are. Go ahead and claim these items. We're getting close to 100. 100 is where you start getting over and over a chance for something good. Tracery token and some ancient script. Fantastic. Alright. What do we got to do? We're right here. We got some stuff over here to go back and do at the elves, so let's do that. There's the hermit, by the way, that we met. Usaka, the hermit. This area reminds me a lot visually of the Southern Mirkwood from many expansions ago. It's got that same vibe to the look and the atmosphere and everything. And I wasn't a huge fan of Southern Mirkwood, I'll tell you. It was kind of dreary, and that's what this has got. So I'm not a big fan of this particular area. Hopefully it gets better in the next area. That's my hopes. I like more of the bright, shiny stuff. Alright, what are we supposed to do here? Let's find out. It's that one. A peaceful repose. Plant Sarlashi shoots in Vartulian. Is there a spot here to do that? Let's get off of this mount and go to our ordinary mount. It'll be easier to get around. So we'll try... Ah, there we are. So, the maiden that we met, and I'm sorry, I can't remember her name right now, she told me that she believes she can create something to get rid of the blight here. I don't recall what the name of the blight was. Again, my memory sucks, okay, people? But she believes she can create a remedy for it. She wants me to go around and collect up a bunch of stuff from various areas and bring it back to her. So that's one of the things we'll be working on. I can't remember why we had to go get these plants and plant them over here. I have no idea on that one. To be honest, when I got to this area, I was getting a little overwhelmed with every single quest having a novel to read in the quest dialogue. Sometimes I'm into it. Most of the time I am into it. The game is very story heavily based, but other times when I just want to get some stuff done and every single quest person you click on has a novel that you have to read, and you realize that that particular quest person is basically the same as one in like World of Warcraft that has you go collect 10 hooves. It's like, does it really need a novel to read? Not really. So I kind of stopped reading when I got to this area because I just got annoyed. So I don't really know everything that's going on here, and that's my fault. But I will say, in defense of myself, it's 2025. There should be voiceovers, or at the very least, a button you can click on every single quest dialogue that will do text-to-speech. It's 2025! Why do I have to read a novel? I'm okay with it being there. I'm okay with that. It's great to have that much lore. But don't make me read it! Holy moly. So yeah, I kind of got annoyed and stopped reading when I got to this area. So I'm not up on the story here. My apologies, everyone. And I have always said that this is one of those games where that if you don't read the story, it kind of isn't good. There's better games for just picking up quests and going and doing them. This game relies heavily on its story, and is very good about it. So not reading it because it's annoyed you with too many novels for, basic quest NPCs, kind of is a bad thing. Kind of. Not gonna lie, it's kind of a bad thing. I mean, if you want a MMO that you just go find all the quest guys with question marks over their heads or exclamation marks, click on them, and then open your map and see where they want you to go, you can play World of Warcraft any day, and it'll be a million times better for that. This is about the story. Where is the last one I'm supposed to put down? It's got to be around here somewhere. I think it's going to be over here. There it is. We found it. Woo! Celebration time. See if anybody's online in kinship today. Hey, there's 4 people online. I didn't expect that being a holiday. Figured people would be with their families and stuff. Alright, what else do we got? We got a turn in over here. Right here.
What do you need?
It warms my heart to see the Sarlashi shoots flourishing as they are. Thank you for respecting and following our traditions. One day I too will undergo trothel. I hope someone with your care and fastidiousness tends to my Varoth. Okay, so basically what the deal is these elves, as they get ready to pass on, I don't know what that, if that means going to the next life, whatever. When they get to the end of their life, oh great, our currency cap is, I hate currency caps. Anyway, they find a tree like that one over there and they put themselves in it and the tree grows around them and they become one with the tree. And what he wanted me to do is he said that the blight is causing the trees to die off and new ones not come. So he wanted me to go find tree saplings and bring them here and plant them. So that's what that quest was that we just did, basically. Let's check something. So what currency is it that we just maxed? Was it it's this one here? It's them. And unfortunately, I have not hit the next level of reputation with them. So I can't get anything other than neutral and acquaintance. And I've already got this item and don't really want the housing items from plants and stuff like that. What was in the neutral? I mean, we could get the music. That'll give us a little bit of room for more currency. I don't understand the idea behind currency caps. It's kind of silly. There we are. We got that. Let's move that down here to hopefully not lose it. Alright, now let's move on. Oh, do we have things we can turn in at the task thing? Probably not. I've been running out of what I need. Leather, nope. Notched axe. 3 of them, okay. Trying to get the reputation with them to the next level, which is really far off. Really far off. But at least we'll do this daily, you know what I'm saying? So sand-baked hide, where is that at? We can do 2 of the sand-baked hides. Next is sand-scarred ear. Nope. Scorched goo is a no, and sun-bronzed claw. Nope. Alright, we can't do any more of those for now. Let's go ahead and mount back up. We'll get on our fast mount. And we've got stuff out here to do. Seen the all-seen. Is that what that one was? Actually, I don't know where that one's at. I don't see it blinking. Oh, it's over here. And salves for a ravaged land. You can see stuff up here. We'll go to those. I'm going to call back to Armok. Actually, where's the stable master? Isn't there one here? Is there not? Apparently there's not. But I got a thing that I can get there. So that's Armok. There we are. We'll just call there. That'll be faster. Alright, we've got some quests to turn in here. So basically this is that town that was up here. We were down here with the elves, now we're up here. Alright.
You defeated Karsu. Some of our finest warriors were broken by his blade.
You aren't one to be trifled with, it seems. Thank you. These warriors deserve better than to be worn by a monster. We can give their remains a proper resting place. That was a bounty I did.
I am grateful to you. As you can see, Razal made it back safely. Hopefully, he's a bit wiser for the wear.
Okay, but he escaped with his skin due to your valor, so for that I am in your debt. Thank you for seeing to this task. I have another larger task for you when you are ready, one that is suitable for someone of such skill. Holy crap, they all just opened up.
I see that you can get things done. That bodes well for us.
Yeah, that's okay. So they use the same currency for the different factions over here. Okay, I just realized that because this is Ikabani faction, not the other one that I was doing, the Adurhud or whatever it's called, Adurhid. It's the Ikabani. So there might be some stuff I can buy at the Ikabani to get rid of some of this currency, this Shigani. I see that you can get this done. I see that you can get the things done. That bodes well for us, as I have great need for one such as you. I cannot read today. It's not my day. Your talent for stealth seems matched only by Razal even. This next mission will require the same care and patience you undertook in rescuing Razal. We know the All-Seeing are constructing great siege engines. We believe it is with intention to destroy Urmok. We have intercepted several of their spies around the perimeter of Urmok, scouting our defenses. I need you to go back to Kuranzar and destroy these weapons whilst they are still being built. There's often black powder stored around these great weapons. Set it ablaze and then quickly make your escape. The resulting conflagration should do the rest.
We are close to retaking Kuranzar and drive the loathsome Barhushim out. Soon, we will reunite all of Hamat under our banner of hope.
Kuranzar is the key. We need to seize a foothold in Kuranzar, from which we may strike at the heart of Okisto and his twisted realm. You are to be the point of our spear, Lorandon. It's time to make our move. We ask that you move through the lower portion of the city and drive their forces back in the lower ward. We know Akisto's loathsome aide, Rokubu, to be leading them. If you get the chance, plunge your sword into his chest for me. Now is the time that Hamat rises again.
I am Nomuro. Pleased to meet you, outsider.
I am the sworn protector and hand of the queen, leader of the deadly Subazuri, and if you ply me with enough wine, singer of songs of Mazadi's deeds and battles from Urmok to the Kud. These names are always so hard in this game, but that can wait for happier times, friend. I have an urgent matter with which I'd ask your help. Scouts of the All-Seeing have been pressing closer and closer to Urmok. We captured 5 this week alone. Regrettably, we missed a raiding party this morning. They made off with several innocent residents of Urmok, no doubt to torture them for information on our plans and defenses. You have proven quite resourceful in accomplishing much of Hamat and Mazadi. She has placed her trust in you multiple times, and you haven't let her down. I've been watching you closely, friend. This is a mission of great import. I believe you are skilled enough to accomplish what few others could. Please, go to Kuranzar, find where they have taken those Urmaki citizens, free them, and defeat any Barkushim that get in your way. You are the best hope those people have to return safely to Urmok, so please, go quickly. I have another quest for you.
Grab any supplies or packs you see.
Many valuables and packs have been stolen from residents of Urmok, both in the initial fight for Kuranzar that saw us expelled in the time since in Urmok. I feel like I'm reading a foreign language with all these names, and it's so hard. My brain just has such a hard time with all these names. Grab any supplies or packs you see. You'll be harming their war efforts and aiding the everyday people of renewed Hamat. And it's like whenever I read words these are perfectly normal words, but my brain is still fighting with these names it was trying to pronounce before, so it screws up the sentences after it when I'm trying to read those. I don't know, is it just me, or others have that issue?
In my scouting excursion, I saw something troubling, friend. The Barkushim have allied themselves with a group of orcs.
They make their camp near the top of Koranza. I know not what foul cause would lead to such an allegiance, but we need to eliminate this threat as we move through Koranza. You have already done much for renewed Hamat, but I would ask this of you. Please defeat the orcs in Koranza, so that we may move our citizens back there once this battle is over. Oh, and be careful. I saw a particularly large orc ordering the others around. I heard one of the others call him Shalblak. If you can, he should be your main target. Anybody else? Yes, I have something.
I have a small favor to ask. If it is not too much trouble, that is.
You see the young man make a great effort to collect himself. Sorry, I'd rather spend my time in books than in war, so I feel very out of sorts, but here we are. I have a favor to ask of you. Let's just get right to it. The Barkushim are horrible for a variety of reasons, but first among them, in my estimation, is their hatred for history. They regularly destroy and burn historical documents, books, and scrolls for fear of knowledge that does not conform with their fame. I am afraid that with our assault on Koranzar, any historical scrolls or works they haven't burned, they will quickly set to the fire in a senseless desire to prevent us from recapturing them. If you see any unburned scrolls as you move through Koranzar, please collect them. There are incredibly valuable historical anecdotes and treasures here. It would be a tragedy of epic proportions if they were all lost. Please save them. Alright, we finally got all those people's requests. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. This is missions. Yeah, we're not going to do the missions just yet. We will come back to them. And I did all of those, all these bounties over here already. Did they let you get it again? Yeah, because it's repeatable. We're not going to repeat them, at least not right now. And this is also going to be missions. Yeah, it's the weekly. Alright, we're good there. There's probably more in here we need to deal with. Over this way, in fact. Although our quest log over here, quest helper, is quite full already. Koradan, Sergon, and Rahazi, something, eagerly await to hear the tale of your adventures. Oh, okay.
I am pleased you and Sigileth have returned to us. We have had little in the way of success since you left us.
Sergon's demeanor is downcast, and you ask him what troubles him. He sighs and kicks a stone in the grass. I have been engaged in an argument with the warrior woman Rahazi, and it has enshrouded me in a storm cloud of ill feeling. She speaks of beloved kings of Gondor as if they were tyrants, and says King Elisor will be no different than they. The title Hyermandaxil, whatever, is a noble one in Gondor in memory of the kings who wear it brings to mind many triumphs throughout history. But Rahazi treats these victors as if they were monstrous regents and bloodthirsty warmongers. How are the rulers of her land remembered in Gondor, I ask you? How might she defend such as they? King Elisor is a man of noble heart and bearing. How can I convince Rahazi of what I know to be the truth?
When my sister told me she wanted to meet with the elves of the Oasis, I did not think she would bring one back with her.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Silertus, and I am eager to learn more about you and your people. If there is anything you would hear from me concerning the land of Lothlorien, or the other places I have seen on my travels, you have only to ask. Corden turns to you, his welcoming expression replaced with one of great concern. I am worried about this substance sought by Azagoth and Nakasi. If it is truly as destructive as it sounds, we must prevent them from finding it at any cost. The others of our group went in search of their trail, while we spoke with the people here in Urmok. The occupation of Koranzar has made locating our prey more difficult than it might have otherwise been.
This man of Gondor thinks to lecture the daughter of Girhazi about the history of her own people?
Do you know the meaning of the title? No, I can't pronounce that word, so of course I don't know the meaning. Worn by his beloved king, Slorandon. He told me the meaning of it is South Victor. The Shigani have given titles of our own to one of those kings, the ruler known in Gondor as that name. The first is known as Amburul as Lugulu, the despot of the north, The second Gondorian king, to claim the title of whatever that says, has a different title among the people whose ancestors he slaughtered. He is called Ugdumu, the Butcher. Speak to the folk who dwell in this village, and you will see that your Gondorian friend knows not of what he speaks. There's a lot of anger between these people. What else we got? Okay, so now, betting now we go talk to the people, and they'll tell us how the Gondorian kings are horrible.
You speak to my friends about kings of Gondor? You are bold to speak so, stranger.
God, we're going to have to know this name because they're going to put it in every freaking paragraph in this dialogue. Hyermandassel. That's what we're going to go with. Hyermandassel. Hyermandassel means South Victor, and all who claim this title wear evil reputations in Shagana. Others have sought to achieve that title through conquest and bloodshed, and failed. A king named Menardil sought to become Hyermandassel III. But he was slain by the heirs of Castamere before he could adopt it properly. The hair swarm today are no friends of mine, but to cease the glory seeking of a third, Hyermandassel seems to me fine work indeed. Maybe that's why they don't do voiceovers, because they can't even pronounce all the words in their dialogue. That title remains unclaimed to this day, but who can say whether the new king of Gondor will think to increase his own glory and the size of his kingdom by adopting the title of Hyermandassel III, though it lie long dormant. The histories of this land teach us unpleasant lessons, stranger. Perhaps you should heed them. And perhaps y'all should throw that word away, because it's really annoying to try to read. Just saying. Oh, here's another person.
Stories of the Gondorian kings who named themselves Hermendikil are
That's how they say it.
to my people.
Hermendikil. For they are brutal tales of conquest and despair. They are also lessons to us. The first of these, whatever that says, he we name Lugulu, conquered the coast and held them with the sword that he might affirm his kingdom's control of the seas. The lands in the interior were made border marches of Gondor. He installed puppet kings in these cities of Shagana, and took their children to live in Gondor as hostages. Thus was their good behavior ensured, but he returned every 7 years to reaffirm the loyalties of the kings. When he finally died, the Amburuli celebrated so enthusiastically that a unit of Gondorian soldiers was sent to restore order, and dozens perished. 100 years after his death, another sought to attain glory in our lands, but through great force of will and show of arms the Shagani dealt him defeat after defeat. He retreated, and from the safety of his northern home he felt he could not claim the title of Hermandakil. I don't know if I'm saying it right. That spared him not from becoming known in Shagana as Lugulumin, the second despot. Where's my last person I need to talk to about this thing for which has a name that annoys the crap out of me? I think I'm going to refer to Hermandakil as Hermie. That's what I'm going to say. From now on, when I get to that word, I'm going to say Hermie.
Travel with care, friend.
There you are.
Dangers are all
You've
about.
gathered plenty of both, at least. Leave them there. I'll take care of the ore, add the wood to the fire. It's getting low. Then you can bring these swords to Namuru. Hope you don't mind sweating. There's no loafing here. Am I doing something for him? I think. Maybe I click this. Nope, that's going to bring up the crafting, so that's not it. I thought I was supposed to... He said something about the wood, but I don't see a spot for clicking the wood. I don't know. It is still there. Hold on. Feed the wood into the fire in the forge. Where do I feed the wood into the fire in the forge? That's that. Do I click this spot? Oh, good lord. There's 2 clickable areas here. You've got to be kidding me. Nobody thought that that would be confusing? Alright, now that we've done that, Where are we at? We're right here. It looks like now we need to go somewhere else.
Travel with
Thanks
care,
to you. It's
friend.
been fair too
Dangers
long
are all about.
since we had fresh blades. These will cut the Barkushim quite well, and any others who draw that thing's ire. Give my regards and that of the something and others to that person. Do we go back and talk to him, maybe? Why, yes we do!
What say you, traveler?
Oh, that's enough to get me ahead for once. You move quick. You remind me of myself at a young age. Nice enough for you to help an old man with this task. I appreciate it. Anytime you want to come back, there's a spot at the forge for you. Alright, we finished that quest. What else do we got? Looks like the only thing left in town is this over here. Something up around the corner. Is it back to them? Oh, no, it's further over. Here we are. It's a person over here.
Ugh, Shagana has always suffered at the hands of Gondor.
When the Black Númenórean Castamere departed from that kingdom and established the union of the Gorthon League, it was to Shagana that the Gondorian king Vinyarion pursued them, bringing war and death. He stopped not there, but continued deeper into lands that held no enemies for him. He burned the great city of Sharaban in a tremendous conflagration, and its charred bones still smolder today. This was the man who took the title of Hermi, too. We name him Ugdumo the Butcher. They say he had a change of heart in his elder years and repented of the evil he wrought. I believe it not. Alright, so we've talked to the three people. Now, back over here to talk to Sergon.
They're wrong. King Elisar is a good man, and he will live up to his promise, for both Gondor and for Shagana.
The kings of old that took the title of Hermi were neither as wise nor as just as King Elisar. He will not become as they were.
I want to prove that Gondor is not an enemy to the people here.
And that King Elisar is different than the rulers of the past whose names the Shagani curse. One of the residents here, Shalruk, spoke of a need for various animal parts that might be put to a number of different uses. Legs from toads, bristles from something called a zizanu, and the stingers from deadly scorpions. No enemy of these folk would gather such items as these for them, would they? I would really appreciate your gathering these items for Shalruk, Lorandon, and so would the king. Alright, what did we get here? You're staying with the Petakari Groves. You should visit one of their assistants at Telperian's Gate, Iradir, Jarush, or Ormak to claim a well-earned gift. What is this? And we got some over here. Oh, our reputation changed. It's going to be... It wasn't the Ichabod. Oh, it was Petakari of Umbar. That's what changed. Deed bestowed. Friend. Deed completed. Currency capped. That's the Shagani one. And we gained 5 Lotro points. Was there another quest here? There was not. Let's see. So that popped up down this way. Let's go check on that. Maybe we can use some of that currency that we capped. You never know. Alright, who is it that we need to talk to? Ah, this one here.
Fair winds to you.
Please accept one of these fine gifts provided to us by Captain Rothog as a reward for your efforts. Speak with one of our quartermasters to see what other gifts Lord Rothog offers. We'll just take this column here. It's another housing item. We'll throw it over here. And...
Fair
see,
winds to you.
yes, okay. We have quick bird call, do we not? I believe we do. It's going to be a bauble. Well, we may not have the quick bird call. Oh, can I buy that? I can. Did I get it? Oh, it's right here. So now we have quick bird call. Neat. We're gonna put that down here just for the hell of it to use it once in a while. What else can we get? Valley of Ichabod and landscape themes. Don't I have that? Combat themes. Landscape themes. Okay, we got both of these. I don't really want these things. What is this? Oh, we're on all right now. That's acquaintance we just got. Friend? We're not friend yet. Unfortunate. Okay, so we can't buy anything more from him. Is this the same thing?
It is a new day.
Yeah, I believe it is. We've got all the returns already. We've got both of those. And like I said, we've got the returns, so that's unnecessary. Acquaintance, we've got that. These are floors. What about this? Floor surface. Okay. That I could spend some on. I want this. The floors is one thing, but having the surface that you can use, that is totally different. And I'll explain that in a moment. We'll go to my house and take a look. And what else do they have? Friend level we can't do yet. Ooh, I want that cozy campfire. And what was ally? Wild black donkey and ominous bird call. And finally kindred, exotic cheese and lovely flowers. Okay. Well, that got our currency down some, so that's good. We've got this place. Milestone. We've got this place on here. Yeah, because we came here. So let's go back to actually do it this way. Because some reason it doesn't go to my house. Ever since we've moved to the server, it never works whenever I do the thing to go to my house. I have to click it inside here to get it to go there. I don't know why. Really don't. See, I've gotten like the floor things before, but it's a furniture floor thing. You have to find a hook on the floor to put it, and it doesn't cover like the whole thing. So the difference is these surfaces. You actually go over to the spot where you change the surface of the floor or the wall, and you put it in that. That's different. So that's why I want to go check this out. All right. So you can see that's a floor item I'd put down. You notice how it doesn't go all the way across. Right there's another example. It's a rug. Excuse me. So let's put ourselves in a decoration mode. Right over here on the wall, there is floor surface. Now we just got these floor surfaces. You can see there's 3 of them right here. We'll choose that, and you can see how it changes, and then that carpet is over it. We'll try different ones. They're okay. I wish it was more like a carpet look to it. That would be better. I'm going to go with that one there. Save that. Now let's click on wall surface. These are all those other ones we had. So we click on that. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's how it changes it. Let's look this way while we're doing it. That's good. I like that one. Ooh. It's cozy. That one's good. I like that one too. And I like that one. I want a dark color in here. I like that. So that's good. Does this have... This area doesn't have a music one. Right? It's just part of the front music. It's all one music thing. Yep, let's save that. And in here, we'll throw one of the other walls in. And a floor in. Because I just don't want to keep them in my inventory is why. Alright, and the wall in here, we'll go with I like either that or that. Let's go with that. And the floor surface, we only got that one left. That contrast is pretty bad. We'll go back to the wall. That's what we're going to go with. Save that. And let's go to another area over here. Wall surface. We'll just pick one. That's all we got left is wall surfaces. Then here in the bedroom, wall surface, the last one we had, and save. And we had this, I forgot about this, that was a column. I don't know where the heck I'm supposed to put a column. Is there anything in this furniture item here? Oh, we also had this, a fountain. I just want to see what the column looks like. Holy crap, it's massive. Yeah, that looks completely out of place. Let's put this fountain here. Holy crap, that's big as well. Should be outside. Put this massive fountain there. Good lord, that looks horrible. Alright, let's take that out. Put the column in. I wonder if I can put the column right in the middle of the thing. Let's mess with that. Let's see what that does. If I can get it there. See what that looks like. Big freaking column. It's silly as hell, but anyway, let me look upwards so I can place this correctly. There. Alright, now we have a massive column in the middle of the hall here. That's crazy looking. I like how that turned out, but I might use a different wall for that at a later date. I was just trying them out. In fact, yeah, we're going to trade it with this one here right now. Just go ahead and do it. Wall. Pull this one out. Go back over here to the bedroom and change it out. Looks more bedroomy, not much, but a little bit. Come back over here. Put this one back in. Save. There we are. Okay, let's get out of decoration mode. And I like how this turned out. This color I like. I may have to buy a bunch of those and just do the whole place in that. And I like this. I need to find a floor that looks more like a carpet. There's got to be a seller that sells those. I'm sure there is. Something I wanted to try is the music. So, what was this one? That was combat music. Save. Now to get that to play, we're going to step outside and come back in. But while we're outside, we'll put the fountain out here. I'll find a spot for it. That's a huge spot. We don't want a huge spot. It's not huge. I wonder if I can use this yard spot over here. This one here. Put this in it, and then we'll move it the wrong way. It's half covered up in grass for some reason. Oh, I see what's going on. And save. Can we do anything with this fountain? When we click it, nothing. Okay. Just had to check to see. It's like the water fountain that was in Ulrimak back there, that last village we were at. Alright, let's go see what this sounds like. So far, nothing. Is it a slow starter? I did put music in here, right? Yeah, it's right there. There's nothing. That's odd. Let's try this one. If I go to another area and come back with it and start playing. Well, I'm confused. We're going to step back outside and come back and see if the music starts playing. There we are. Yeah, we'll go with that for a while. It's not bad. I don't know why the other one didn't work. That was really odd. Okay, let's go ahead and throw these in here. Is there any more housing items? I don't think there are. We seem to be good now. What was this one called, by the way? Because I'd like to do my whole thing on this. Potentially. That was maroon stucco. Maroon stucco seems good. Let's just see if there are any of the others that I really liked. And this one seems pretty good as well. What was this called? Russet. Okay, maroon and russet. Alright, let's call back to Ulrimak. There it is. Well, we're going there. I'm gonna go get me some coffee, and I'll be back in just a moment. Whew. I'm back, everybody. I'm back. Alrighty. So one of the things I wanted to do, that's why I wanted to catch the name of those two, is let's go over here. I need to make some room on my desk. I got me some coffee. My coffee mug is big and it's taking up all the room where my mouse would be. Alright, so let's go talk to this person yet again. Barter.
Today is a good day.
It is, isn't it? Acquaintance. Ah, here we are. It was the maroon. So this and the russet. Russet and maroon. Mainly maroon. We're going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that'll probably do it. And one more russet. And then I'm not going to grab the floors. I'm just maybe one more dark Shigani floor. Alright. And then when I get done tonight, I will go over there and put that in at my house. Let's get back to actually questing and stuff. Let's see. Nothing in town. We got something over here. It's that one. Small hope. A small hope. Gather acorns. Yeah, that's for the person. We got stuff across the street over here. Let's go. Does that do? It does both of these spots. Let's go right here. See if we can get all those, and then go to this to do this spot. All right, got her coffee. Nice and hot. Supposed to be going over here and getting some acorns or something. I'll go ahead and pick up these so they're out of the way. Embellished something. Unblemished berries. Oh yeah, I remember I had to pick those up. That's for the maiden woman as well, I believe. So we'll grab those as well while we're out here. Still 4 of us on one. I expected it to be a slow night, honestly, just because it's 4th of July and people are hanging out with their families. Oh, that's good. I know I sound like a broken record because I say it all the time, but honest to God, it is true. The audio engineers of this game are freaking geniuses. They make beautiful music. By the way, I'm drinking Folgers. Just plain, ordinary Folgers. I like my coffee black. Nothing in it. I drink it the way God intended it to be. Still need a bunch of those for that Slayer deed, so we will keep killing them as we see them. Good lord. Oh my god, where are you trying to go to, dude? Do they have it on top of this? They put a harvestable on top of a massive tree that you can't even get up on? I would say that that's a bug. Just saying. That seems like a bug. Can't find this spot. I never found what I was looking for out there. A small hope. That was supposed to be acorns, but I didn't find any there. That was all that was in that, wasn't it? Oh, unblemished berries is also part of that. Okay. So that's what I was picking up over here, was the unblemished berries. We'll keep on doing that until we get all of them. Of course, I don't not find anymore. Huh. There's one. Alright, we got all of those. And that spot disappeared. Okay, so that's all that was over here, not the small acorns. You have to go to the other area for the other things, the small acorns, in fact, that I was referring to. I'll learn how to speak eventually. I don't think I need these for anything. I don't. But we'll kill them anyway. Check our map. We need to be up over this area. do have a Slayer deed for those guys. I need to be up there, and I'm wondering if I've come into this the wrong direction. Maybe just walls here. That's what I'm kind of thinking, unless there's a broken spot that I can get in. Yeah, it looks like we need to go around and see if we can find the front. Although that cliff area makes me think that I'm not going to be able to. Yeah, they just used an invisible wall to keep me from going through there. Hold on a second. Getting a text from my girlfriend. And she comes before all of you. Nah. Okay, let's go. That's not a way in. Let's keep going around. Wow, how far around do I have to go to be able to get back in that area? It looks like I can't. Oh, I gotta go back through the town, don't I, and come out the other side. Or, yeah, here is the town. Okay, no ors about it. This is what we have to do. See, there's the water fountain I was talking about, right here in Ulmak. Now we should be able to get up there. There should be an entrance here somewhere. There. Think we found an entrance. Yep, there's the scorpions. That's what we came over here for, I'm pretty sure. Wonder, do I have a Slayer deed for them? I think so. Yeah, I do. Called Scorpion Bane of Imhurar or something like that I saw back there. Scorpion Bane of Imhular. Already killed that thing over there. It was part of one of those bounties. Did that the last time I was in the game. Oh, there's a person there. Have I gotten that chest? I don't think I have. There's a treasure cache right back there. Hello. Hello, treasure cache. How are you doing today? It's always nice when you come across one of the treasure caches without actually having to use like more maps or the internet or something to find them. It's always great to be able to find them on your own, which is not that often for me. They're very well hidden, and usually in areas that you would not think to go. Ooh, that's hot. Let me turn this around here. There we are. You can see my it cup. Good coffee. Whoops, wrong button. Just trying to hit. Where's that button I always accidentally hit? There it is. Give me just a moment here. Boom, 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 boom. It's called Coridon's Berry. Huh. That one was nice and hidden, wasn't it? Is he about to attack me? Oh, he hadn't noticed me yet, apparently. We'll make ourselves aware to him. Introduce ourselves to him. There you go. Alright, we got the Scorpion Bane completed. Should be an advanced version now. Yep, there it is. We need to get 100 more of them. Which basically, since I've got a Slayer Deed Accelerator running, means I need to get 50 more, because that'll count as 100. Let me check on my map here. We got everything up here we needed, so we're literally just up here for the Scorpions right now. Let me collect up a bunch of them, or some at least. Is there any more close? This is 5 of them, so this will count for 10. Assuming I live through this. one. Oh. I'm so sorry about that. We need more. We need more scorpions. Here's a bunch. Oh, we missed one. Where was he at? See how many we can need now that we've done all that. We're at 62. That's not bad at all. That's another 4 for those two right there. We'll have this done in no time. We'll move on to the next quest. I like to do the deeds whenever I can, you know, just to get them over with. Really close. We're at 80 now. There's a bunch around here. There, we did it. We finished it. The advanced version is done. We got a new deed bestowed. What was this? Slayer of Imhullah. Okay. Another wrapper quest, basically, and we got 5 free Lotro points for doing that. Alright, we need to do something over this way. What is it? It's this one right here. Chapter 12, not an enemy. Collect toad legs and collect Zizuna bristles. Alright, let's go do that. I think we go down here and around the mountain and we'll be good. Are those the... yeah, those are the things I need right there. We also have a Slayer deed. We're on the advanced Slayer deed of that right now. Need more of them. That was a jackal that was back there. We don't need the jackals. There's one. Oops, ran right past him. I believe that's the toads that we need right over here. Yep, that's what we needed. Need more toads. Finding lots of the bugs, not necessarily finding a lot of the toads. And a bunch of those swarms. I cannot stand the swarms. Yeah, these are all of the bugs. Toad, we found a toad. Finished another advanced Slayer deed just then as well. That was the diseased mobs. We finished that. We gained 5 Lotro points. Let's check our map. We need to come down this way to finish up what we're needing. It's over there. Watch that last step. It's a Lulu. Ah, hoo, hoo, hoo. This may actually be the last one I need. Yep, that cleared that off. So now we need to come down this way. Alright. Alright, we'll go down here and cut across. And I think if we go this way, we can probably make it through that green area, then over to here. It's hard to tell. The maps in Lord of the Rings Online aren't precise. I think that's on purpose. It's supposed to be like, you know, maps of old and such. You know, they're not perfect. but it becomes interesting trying to use them in game. Okay, I think right up here should be where we're headed. Hope this is the right direction. Uh-huh. Yep, okay, it's this area over here. Yep, we're good. And we have an advanced boar slayer as well out here. So we'll try to finish that as well while we're here. There's the acorns I needed. Okay. So they are in this area. No, we can't pick that up. He's trying to pick up an artifact chest. Apparently I have a quest for killing diseased boars as well, so we're getting that taken care of as well at the same time. That's really good. Where is that acorn hiding at? Holy crap, that was wild. Yeah, I think we finally found it. Alright. Just gotta kill these boars. We need quite a few more of those. Let me check our map. Yeah, there could be anywhere out here. Cats don't need those. What about the bugs? Nope, don't need them either. Unblemished acorn. Oh, there's a few of them over here. This is a good spot. Sounds like fireworks going off nearby. think I got all of the boars I was needing for that other quest, so now I just have the deed, it would seem. The Slayer deed. Oh, where's that at? Over there, okay. And there's another one over to my right, so we're doing great. Can't pick up the artifact chest. Stop trying to go to it. There we are. This is our last acorn we need to pick up. Alright, so let's just finish off our Slayer deed on the boars. Round these up. Easier than the scorpions, because they aren't putting a dot on me. Well, it's that named one I've killed before for the bounty. Might as well kill him again. Getting close. We're at 93. I think we need 2 more. Yep, this should do it. There we are, another advanced Slayer deed down. Deed completed. Title awarded. We are Harbinger of Bacon. Okay, we're putting that up. That's our active title now. Lorendon von Todd, Harbinger of Bacon. And we got 10 free Lotra points. Let's look at our map. Let's go ahead and see what else we have. This is complete. This is complete. Let's put ones that aren't complete so we can see if they're on the map anywhere. Nothing over here. So I think we're good to go back to Unmach and do a turn-in. We'll go back the easy way. There's our bauble we got a while ago. Just had to try it. Alright, don't think the turn-ins are going to be those 2 people. They're for the missions, which we will get to. We're just not ready yet. Here we are.
You've been gathering supplies to catch stray dogs?
We used to have many,
There are
but
no dogs here in Ormach.
But they all
No dogs at all.
But they all disappeared recently. There are no dogs here in Urmok, no dogs at all. Who did you say you gathered these items for? Barul? I never heard of a Barul. He isn't a resident here. I've lived in Urmok all my life. You can try asking around and talking with other Urmok residents, but we don't have a dog catcher here in Urmok. All the dogs disappeared. We don't need one. Oh, we don't need one. Okay, interesting. So that's intriguing. There was a quest giver right over here somewhere that the other day we got a quest from. He claimed to be a dog catcher and wanted us to pick up some items he needed.
Of yours is a help to me, but
if your Gondorian friend believes we will forget centuries of ill use by his kingdom and his rulers, his head even, is full of rocks. Still, I appreciate it. These items contain traces of the disease that plagues these creatures in our land, but with careful handling, they can still be of use to me. Okay. The guy was right over here that gave us the quest. It was the dog catcher guy he claimed to be. He was like right here somewhere, and he's gone now. Interesting. The plot thickens, as they would say. I don't know who they are, but they would say that. Here's somebody we need to talk to.
this valley belongs to the Shagani.
No,
one else.
no dogs. My dog, Hunter, went outside to relieve himself 3 weeks ago. That was the last I saw of him. I miss him every day. He used to always relieve himself by Nukush's forge. Might check there. Don't tell Nukush that, though, please. Okay, so his dog used to go pee on the forge. Is there anything down there? Doesn't appear to be, but we do have something over here.
Sirgon is eager to prove the worth of his king and his kingdom.
Then
Let his friends prove his trust is not misplaced.
There are cultists of Barkush throughout Imhular and in the city of Kar-Un-Enzar, Lorandin. Deal them a grave injury, and perhaps the folk of this village will understand Sirgon's trust in his liege lord. You should then relate the good you have done to the woman Irnamar. I spoke with her earlier, and she bemoaned the evils done by the cultist in Kar-Unzar. You will not remove centuries of distrust from the hearts of these folk with one deed on their behalf, Lorandin. At least you will make more safe the road we must take, if nothing else. Okay. Oh, we do have something over here. There we are.
Travel with care, friend.
I don't
Dangers are all about.
I don't miss the dogs, but I know many of others do. All that howling and yelling at all hours, but yes, that all stopped several weeks ago. It's been eerily quiet at night. I know the dogs used to gather in the northeast and southeast corners of Urmok. There might be something there. I always stayed away from the dogs. We're mad over here. Okay, looks like this is the direction we need to go. Oh, I went the wrong side, but that's fine. We'll come back around.
Dogs? No, no dogs here.
We used to
have dogs, and then they all just
vanished. I haven't heard a dog barking in weeks. It's strange now that you mention it. We used to have lots of dogs in Urmok. There's nothing here but Nukush and his forge. Where else am I supposed to go? Is there something I'm supposed to see over here? You see baskets, jugs, and casks, but no signs of dogs. There's another spot on the other side of town it claims I'm supposed to go to. There are no signs of dogs recently being here. What the heck are they doing with the dogs?
It is as I feared. I believe this dog catcher may have designs of the fate of dogs, and possibly worse.
You should speak with Niriga. That's a hard word to say. Maybe it's Naraga? I don't know. Her husband is missing. He did not come home. I hope he is merely drunk and will soon stagger home after sleeping it off, but I fear this dog catcher may wish ill of more than dogs. You should speak with her to learn more. She is across the way over by Nukush the blacksmith. I did something. Friend. Oh, we made friend. Your efforts to assist the Ukrabani are noted among the people. To recognize your efforts, the leaders of the Shigani at the Iridir wish to honor you with a gift and thanks. So, walls and stuff. Is that over? I'll get back to her in just a second. I want to find out if that's somebody over here. It's not him this time.
It is a new day.
Ah. We'll go ahead and accept that quest. Weekly. Oh, that's the Delvings. We'll accept that as well. Let me go ahead and click on this. I don't want this to be tracked right now because that's taking up space. Taking up space is what I meant to say. Where's that one at? That one we do need to go do. Those are the actual missions. Alright, nobody over there. I don't know how to say her name. I'm not going to try.
My husband, Mama. He never came home last night.
He never came home last night. I am worried about him. The jackals are getting hungrier and more ferocious with each passing day. I love my husband, but he's a fool with drink sloshing in his head. He doesn't know his top from his bottom with a bit of ale in him. Would you help me find him? Okay. Oh, follow-up quest.
Whenever he drinks, he doesn't go anywhere without his co-conspirators.
A terrible influence they are.
Influence they are.
Best to start with them. Sadak and Gamuna are their names. Okay, let's check our alerts down here. Reputation change. That was the... Oh, we need to check that. That was the Ikrabani. I'm now friend, so I can get something else over there. We gained 5 free Lotro points. Let's go back over to the Ikrabani and check the rewards. We're now friend, so I can get a cozy campfire. Yes, please. And a cozy shelter. Yes, please. What is this stone wall? Did I buy that from them before? I didn't. Because that was friend. I didn't have the ability to buy that before. So let's get that. We'll grab some of these walls. We'll try those as well later. Archway. Oh, that's an archway. I don't want that. And a reed hut. Oh, these are ambience. Huh. Can I get the one that makes the dust stuff? May have to try that. Huh. We'll wait on that. That's pretty cool, though. I'd have to show y'all what it does, if it does what I think it does. And that'd be freaking cool. Let me go ahead and get these taken care of. We'll put those right there. These are 2 new baubles. They should be, at least. Baubles. So we got the cozy campfire and the cozy shelter. We gotta try this. Gotta try it. Alright, so let's put down a cozy campfire. And cozy shelter. Huh. Now can I use them? Does it do anything? I clicked on it. Nothing. Seriously, you won't just like sit there with it or anything? What about the camp shelter? You won't do anything with the shelter either. Man, come on. That was a missed opportunity right there. They should have made it to where you would lay down in there or sit next to the campfire here and roast marshmallows or something. That's a miss. That's a big time miss. All right. These are the two people we need to talk to, but where was that thing at? Where's that at? Find it over here. This one. That is turn to so-and-so in Iridir. So where's the stable master? Down here. That's the mission one. We want the ordinary one.
Hastal Gur, stranger.
Iridir. We'll see how that does. Alright, who am I supposed to see here? I bet you it's one of these over here. God, just ran right through them. Nope. Nope. Who is it? Return to Kildug. Neither of those. Oh, it's this person here. Ran right by him.
Is there something you need?
Your alliance with our people shows that many of Tells of the North are without merit. Please accept one of these gifts if you desire purchase more from Nekoro. Let's go ahead and get the stone wall. I already got one of those, but now we have another one because I bought it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alright. Now that we did that, let's go back.
Today is a good day.
It is really kind of a good day. I mean, I agree with you. Uttermuck. Alright, so right up here we need to go to talk to his drinking buddies. Where's his drinking buddies? There's one and there's another one over there.
He wasn't out with us last night. We could have used him. Had to finish off twice the ale with him gone.
Okay. I didn't see him. Maybe Gamuna knows more.
Well, he wasn't with me, if that's what you're implying. I know that's what Neriga is implying.
Well, he wasn't with me, if that's what you're implying. I know that's what that person's name is implying. Neri is implying. She's never been fond of our friendship, but no, he wasn't in my company either. Yamuna pauses. She looks like she is collecting her thoughts. Decision made, she turns to you. Look, sometimes the Mok needs time by himself. He has told me in Sudak as much. He goes out to Shock Dog and just thinks. Neri would never understand. But if Neri truly is worried about him, Shock Dog to the east is where I'd look for him. Okay. So we have something still over here lit up on the map. I believe it's our main group over here. Why is this lit up? Oh, no, it's not them. Oh, it's Neri again. Shockdog is overrun with wild boar. Why would he take such a risk? Why not simply tell me he needed time alone? This is terrible. He couldn't have been gored. He could have been gored. You must go to Shockdog at once. You must find my husband. Oh, we're traveling to an instance.
Why Namach embarked to Shockdog? I wish he had merely told me he needed time alone, and had not put his life so foolishly in danger. We must search for signs of Namach, or clues of his presence among the savage boar.
Okay, we'll try to figure that out. Oh, here we are.
Ah, you found me out. Dogs aren't so fun to catch anyway. Men put up so much more of a fight.
That's our dog catcher there. Oh. And the sounds they make, I realized he wasn't talking anymore, it's just text. How exquisite. A pity the supplies you got for me were such poor quality. They were of no use to me at all. But you're intruding, and that's rude. I'll be seeing you, Lurandon. Well, why? Hold it. I could have just killed him right there and we'd been done with it. What the heck was that? What? I hate when games do that. And they left me out here instead of taking me back to town? As he said, how rude! Let me click on this and just go back this way, I think. That's not it. Oh, that's the wrong one. I was using this one here. Ormok. Can't believe they shot me out here for that instance, then plopped me down out here outside the instance. Like, yeah, make your own way back, sucker. It's like, are you serious?
He's taken him!
Rules taking my husband?
He's taken my husband! We must find Namar!
Must find him immediately!
We must do everything we can to find Namar!
I know he would have left me clues. I believe he and Barul may still be in Ormok. We need to search Ormok for anything that could have been on my husband, anything he left behind for us. Okay. So it looks like we got some quest locations in this direction. There we are. Torn piece of Namok's robe. Discarded piece of rope. And Namok's journal is over here to our left. By these chickens. And then appears I have to go back to her. At least I think that's what they're having me do. Yep.
Where did you say they were? That house, all the items were around, is abandoned. Or at least it was.
Quickly, we must go there. I believe Namok was there, and I'm coming with you. I will do anything I can to help my husband. And we're going into an instance again.
My husband may be wounded or bound as we speak.
We must go.
You have traced Namak and Barul to this abandoned house in Ormok.
I can no longer
Inside,
play
the
at
smell is
pretense.
musky, infused with the scent of blood.
Do not harm
As
my
you
husband,
enter,
please.
You see Namak.
We have
bound
little
in the
money,
corner,
but what we
with
have is
Barul
yours if you
standing
free
over
him.
I can no longer play at pretense.
Do not harm my husband, please. We have little money, but what we have is yours if you free him.
You do not appeal to me directly, and perhaps you should have.
Please, you have such a beautiful face. Do not harm my husband.
This isn't my face. I just wear it sometimes.
Whoa. Alright, so he said, I can no longer, blah blah blah, wear it sometimes. Okay, so there wasn't anything else said. Defeat him. Are we going to get to?
Stop with your pathetic attacks. Do you not know who I am?
Not really, no, I've never heard of you. Oh.
I am the Hungry Storm, and I take what I please.
Hold my L, sucker. Did you just kill Namok?
This life means nothing to me.
a day's distraction, and I take it anyway. As for you, I will see you again. And soon.
The Mock is dead, his body broken as though tossed by a storm. Wow. Okay, that was interesting. That was different. I have no idea what was going on there. Where's the... Okay, here I am. I believe... Yep, we have to go back over here to where she's at. Stop moving.
He's gone. I can't believe he's gone. And that thing, I don't know what it was. It called itself the Hungry Storm.
I thought it was just a legend. It was so awful, so awful. I can't believe he's gone. I can't believe he's gone. Alright, so we get some legs here that are worse than the ones I already have on. That's sad. The might is actually more. The armor goes down. Vitality goes up. Physical mitigation goes up. Tactical mitigation is now there. Wasn't there. I lose my critical rating because mine had an ability to put something on it. I don't really know if I want to change to that. I'm just being honest. Let me take a look at that. No, it's one that doesn't have visual because of what I have on. Okay. Wow, that was intriguing. Is that everything in that town? It just kind of like ended. But oh, I guess we got stuff to do out here to turn in there. So this town isn't done yet, so to speak. We do have something over here back at the elf area. So maybe we'll fly on down there again. Vartulen. Where is that at? It's not that one, I don't think. There it is, Vartulen. Turn that in. We've been going for 2 hours, so we're going to turn this in and then probably call it for this stream. Okay, what do we got to turn in over here? We got a couple of them.
What do you need?
It grieves me to ask for your blade to wound any animal, but it is for the good of the greater forest that Fabrothor may flourish again. So we can get us 300. I would have hoped for more rep from that, but oh well. I've seen some of these give 700. I can see 700. Some recent days are difficult, outsider. So many of my kind have faded, so many long-held friends have become faded memories. Sometimes when I hear the wind blow through these trees, I feel I can hear their voices. It sounds like they are calling out to me, calling me home, but it is not my time yet. It is not my time yet. This helps, knowing we can still make a difference in our little corner of Favrathor. It aids me in shouldering this lonely burden. Thank you. Was that all I had to turn in over here? Sadly, that was all. Let me see here. Still long ways off, unfortunately, on that. I think I have some task room. Let me see if I've gathered anything since we started. That's the wrong spot. There we are. There's what I was trying to find. Okay. Notched. Nope. Sandbaked. Hide. We got a bunch of sandbaked hides. We're good there. Let's use those until we run out of daily tasks. Man, come on, computer. Sandbake hide. How many more we got? We can do 3 more. It's the last one we can do of these. Yep. We just hit the limit on our task for the day as well. And where are we at now? We're a lot closer to friend on that one. Still a ways off, but we're closer. Oh, I wanted to check here. Acquaintance. No, they don't have... I was trying to see if they had floor or wall or anything here as well, but they don't. What about at ally? No. Kindred? Nope, they don't. Alright, let's head over before we end this. Let's go back, whoops, to the house. And we'll use the housing items that I got. And then throw the rest in the housing storage. Okay, let's start here. Floor surface cannot be slotted into a floor surface. Oh, I forgot I had gotten wall surfaces. That looks halfway decent. Let's save that. I want to pick up this floor item. Come on, get in there. Walls, that's right. I think it looks better like that, I really do. I want to leave that one different. Change this one. Wasn't there one more? Yeah, over here. So I got just enough, that's awesome. Didn't know I had gotten that just right. House storage, we got plenty of room there for this. That was a wall. I hadn't used that yet. That was it for that. Let's go into our shared storage. LI, and we'll throw this in. Our boost, we'll throw this in. Man. What else did we get? What was this here? Oh, wild seeds, we'll use those. Reclamation scroll selection. And we want that one. LI, we'll throw that in here. What was this? Ah, okay. I want critical rating. And this one gave us a tracery. We just became friend with the Adurid. Oh, we can go back out there. I didn't know I had those sitting in my bag all this time. Yeah, we can go back out there and get something else. So while we're here, though, we have Tracery's Grand Armor. And we have this one here, Healing Over Time Criticals. Alright, let's put those in the Tracery's bag. And here's our in essences. We'll throw these in. Any more essences? I don't see any. We've got dyes here as well. Let me make sure these aren't. No, they're not connected to me. So let me find my bags. And large dye carry-all. We got 2 of them because I don't know which one is full or not. Neither of them are full. Let's put these dyes in here. We'll throw those bags back in the shared bank. We've got this. What is this here? Enhancement runes, okay. I thought so. It's just for some reason it looked different to me. I don't know why. This unfortunately can't be destroyed. That would have been nice if we could have. Let's look at crafting. We've got some items here to throw in. Woodworker recipe, weaponsmithing recipe. We have account bound money. We'll put that in the money area for my alts to use. And that's about it, I think. I don't think I had anything else down here to worry about. So, what we got here? Oh, gotta go back to where we need to go to. You should visit Third Darlin. Shoneth. Okay, we'll go back to Shoneth then. That's perfect. Let's see on these enhancement runes. Can I use them on anything? Right here. There we are. Those are good. We'll go to Shoneth. Shoneth, there we are. That's perfect. I like how the house turned out with those walls. It looks really nice. We got 5 free Lotro points as well. We are here. We need to go down here for this quest. Where you going, baby boy? Elvis has left the bedroom. Right over here we should have a quest turn in for the Adurid, or however you say their faction name, reputation name. There we are.
May nature's blessings find you.
Your continued attention to our request is truly noble, friend. We are pleased you seek the same paths we walk. Please accept this small token of our appreciation. Oh, sharp seed huskers. Sharp tool made to carefully remove the outer husk of a seed without damaging the embryo. Finally! Oh, because there's only 3 of them. It's consumed on use. Interesting. So that, I think, is going to make it to where when I see those larger seeds out there, I can actually open them up. So we just became friend. That's how I buy more of them. A recipe. Metalsmith recipe. I'm a metalsmith. We will take that. Thank you. And we get prized flower bauble. It's column. What is that? Okay, it's a plant, I think. Nothing else there that I'm super interested in. What is Al? Al is where I get the common. No, it's not really what I'm looking for. And Kindred, that's the one I'm wanting. It's that camping chair. But after seeing you can't interact with the camping fire or the tent, I'm starting to think that it's not going to be all that great once I get it. Here is our thing we just got. It's a prized flower. And here is my recipe for the sharp seed thingy. I want to check this out before we get off of here. So I'm going to put down the flower. Okay, it's a flower. And it does nothing when you click it. Anyway. Missing the mark on these things. Metalsmith. This won't be under Umbar, I would bet. Sharp seed husker. So it takes red sea stones and Shigani ingots. Well, I can make those, so that's pretty good. Alright, so that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to do it. I hope y'all had... Why did I turn around like that? Alright. I hope y'all had a good time. I had a great time tonight. I hope everybody has a fantastic, safe 4th of July. It's kind of late now, but people are probably out shooting off fireworks because it's dark out now. So be safe. Don't blow off your fingers, and don't blow up anybody else. That would be a bad thing. Head over to Ferone.com. Find the links to all my channels. And please be sure to subscribe, leave a like and a comment, tell your friends and family, all that kind of fun stuff. We'll be back with another video soon. It's from the Gnome, and hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, night, morning, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is Frone. I'm signing off. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.